made it home, I dug her out, then I made her one of my aces. Marijuana fragrance, this tree here is outrageous. Want me to play in your city? Send an email to my agent.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston, aka the King of Boston, and today we have our first major injury of the year. Justin Turner is going to be out a month or two with a torn groin. He did injure it in one of the games that I played off camera, so he's going to be out for a while, which means we're going to have a new spot open in the rotation, and this coming just an episode after we traded for Brandon Workman and Matt McGill. Probably pretty good timing, quite honestly, for an injury like this. He's not going to miss playoff time. He'll be fine, you know, come September, October. And, you know, we got some extra pitching depth on the team, so Brandon Workman's going to be getting the start today. Matt McGill is also probably going to be getting some starts. Nick Turley maybe even too. Justin Nicolino has been pretty solid this year for us in that fifth starter spot, and he's likely to stay there. But anyway, we're going up against the Baltimore Orioles in this episode in Camden Yards. They're wearing their orange jerseys. We're wearing our black ones, so kind of similar colors you'll see on the field today. And we'll take a look at the pitching matchup coming up on your screen in just a moment. Here it is, Brandon Workman versus Chris Tillman. Tillman, the all-star this season in real life, has had a spectacular year. He has done very well for the Orioles, not only in real life, but in this game. Brandon Workman has been a setup man for us since getting traded over to Miami, but he's getting a spot start here. We'll see how he does, as he's been very impressive for the Red Sox so far this season in real life. I would know personally, because I'm a Red Sox fan, but he was very great in his couple of starts that he's made, and he's kind of adjusted to his bullpen role really nicely so far. So here we go, 2-2 count to Logan Morrison, and Morrison's going to pop this one up behind home plate. Catcher is over. He will make the catch, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning, I believe, for the Orioles to start out this ball game. So here comes the Orioles and their offensive lineup. You can see there, a very different team from the one they have in real life. No more Chris Davis. They have guys like Leonis Martin and Kyle Blanks. They also have Stephon Romero, who, if you guys remember from a way back episode, had 2 home runs off us in one game. So we'll have to keep an eye out for him. There we get a 1-2-3 inning to start out this ball game, and Workman is looking good, as it is still 0-0. And we'll take a look at this day in baseball history. May 30th, 1982, Cal Ripken Jr. was inserted into the lineup in what appears to be his Major League debut way back in 1982, and he would not miss another start for however many years. But either way, Brandon Workman gets that batter going down right there, swinging. That was Nolan Reimold, and now here we go later in the inning. This is, I believe, Kyle Blanks. This is actually the bottom of the third, and Kyle Blanks is going to get things started, with a gap shot there all the way to the wall. Vinny Machado over to field. He'll fire it into the second baseman, but the throw is not in time, and Kyle Blanks is in there with a leadoff double to start things out in the third. Now here comes the next batter, 3-2 count. That's going to be strike 3, looking on the four-seam fastball, and that is going to give us 1 down now in the inning. Here we go later in the game. Here is, I believe, Bo Schaefer, and here it's still 3-2 count. That's going to be fielded by Iglesias, pivots and fires. Not in time. Bo Schaefer beats it out. Top prospect for this Orioles team. And here we go. Now Leonis Martin is up. 3-2 count to him. And that is going to be strike 3, as he did go around on the four-seam down low. Workman has had a bit of control issues so far today. A lot of, you can see, 2-1 count here. Saw a couple 3-2 counts. And here's Adam Jones. Lines that one over the head of the third baseman. That's not Avi. That's Christian Yelich over the field. He's going to fire it home. The throw is not in time, and the run will come home. So it's going to be a 1-0 lead right here for the Baltimore Orioles, as Kyle Blanks comes home and scores. Now later in the inning, here's Raleigh Herndon, and he's going to hit that one just past the glove of Donovan Solano, standing over to field it. He'll fire it to third, and another run comes home. So it's 2-0 early on here for the Baltimore Orioles. Now here is the next batter. I believe that was Stephon Romero. He's going to pop this one up. Lomo over to field. He'll make the out, and we will retire the side. So it's going to be a 2-0 ball game here as we head into the fourth. Top 4 is Giancarlo Stanton is up, and Giancarlo Stanton is down with that nice 75-mile-an-hour changeup, as that is going to get him swinging. Strike 3, and this Marlins offense has been held in check so far. That is going to be a liner into right field for a base hit. Stanton over to field. He's going to fire it in to the third baseman, but the throw is not in time, so it's runners on first and third with 1 out for the Orioles, and another great scoring opportunity. Now later in the inning, bases loaded, 3-2 count to Bo Schaefer. Working kicks and deals. He's going to hit it to the catcher. He's going to tap on home and then fire to first. Not in time. Would have been a pretty cool 2-3 double play, but next batter is Leonis Martin. First pitch of the AB. Martin is going to hit that one to the third baseman, fire onto first, and Workman gets out of the jam without allowing a run, and it will be 2-0 still as we head into the top of the fifth. Vinny Machado up here, 1-0 count, and Machado is going to take that one back up the middle for a base hit, as it will get by the glove of, I believe that's Bo Schaefer playing shortstop. So that is going to be a leadoff base runner. Now Christian Yelich up next. Machado goes. Yelich takes. The throw down is not in time, and it's going to be a stolen base for Vinny Machado, so you get a man into scoring position with no outs and a chance to try and manufacture a run here. 3-2 count. That ball's hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder going back at the track at the wall, and it is gone. An opposite field home run for Christian Yelich, his 5th of the year, and that's going to be a 2-2 ball game now as Christian Yelich ties it up with one swing of the bat, and the Marlins are right back in this thing. They finally get to Chris Tillman, who had pitched very well so far. I believe he only had like 2 base runners up until this inning, but we get the job done. Machado gets on, and Yelich does the rest. So, great hitting by the middle of our lineup. I felt that's always something we've done strongly in this franchise, is have really great depth in our lineup. We don't have a ton of Giancarlo Stanton, so to say, but we have a lot of Christian Yelich's, a lot of Vinny Machados. Jorge Soler, Yasiel Puig have been kind of the perfect examples of those type of guys. So top 5 still here. Avisail Garcia up, and Avisail Garcia is going to take ball 4 right there. As that pitch missed low, and that's going to bring out the pitching coach. So Garcia on second base. He is running the 3-0 count. That is not 3-0 count, excuse me, but Garcia gets in there safely, and he will steal second base. So we still have no outs in the inning, and a chance to try and take the lead right here, as your batter is still going to be Rob Bradley. 1-1 count. Bradley's going to take this one into left field. Garcia going back to second. He looks to tag up. Reimold under it. Makes the catch. He's going to get a running start. Fire it in. That is going to miss the cutoff man. The throw is offline. It looked like it was in time, but it was not quite at the base. And next batter is Donovan Solano. 1-0 count to Solano. Solano's going to pop this one up to right field. Looks like center fielder Adam Jones is over. He makes the running catch, but Garcia, he's pretty fast for a guy as big as him, and he will come home with the run, and we take a 3-2 lead. So here we go, bottom 5. 1-2 count to Adam Jones. Adam Jones is going to go down swinging on that 95-mile-an-hour gas, and that is going to be another strikeout for Brandon Workman as he looks to settle in a bit here. Now 2-2 count to Stefan Romero, and Romero goes down, so we're getting the best of him. I mentioned before he had a huge game against us the last time we faced off against these guys in Camden Yards. 1-0 count to Giancarlo Stanton, and Stanton's going to take this one to deep left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is. Fair ball off the foul pole. Take a look at this one again as Giancarlo Stanton crushes this one off of Chris Tillman. And the only question about this one was if it was fair, and it goes right off the foul pole. So we take a 4-2 lead now as the Marlins extend that lead. Check it out. Boing right off of the pole back into the field of play. But here we go, bottom 6. Batter is Stefan. That's not Stefan Romero, but either way, he's going to go down swinging on that changeup right there. Another strikeout for Workman. Here we go now, bottom 6. 1-2 count to Bo Schaefer. Schaefer goes down swinging on the curveball. Workman's got a few runners on, but he's getting it done with the strikeout pitches. And now 1-1 count to Leonis Martin, first and second. That is going to be hit into center field, and that one is going to end up being caught by the center fielder Vinny Machado, and we're going to escape with a 4-3 lead here as we're going to head into the later innings. Workman was pretty solid. Wasn't the best, but he goes 6 innings, only gives up 3 runs. That's kind of just what we were looking for. So either way, Denard Span's going to come in and play left field after pinch running for Christian Yelich earlier in the ball game. Now JJ Hoover's going to come in as we kind of have a fluctuating bullpen at this point. The only thing we know for sure is that Luis Gonzalez is definitely our closer. But the 7th and 8th innings are kind of up for grab, and JJ Hoover's going to make his claim right here. He pitched a shutout inning in the pitched a shutout couple innings in the last episode. Gets a strikeout right there on Riley Herndon, the man we traded back for Logan Morrison, I believe. Jose Iglesias up right here, runner at second base. That is going to be caught by the right fielder, and the runner is going to head up to third base. We got a runner on third now with just 1 out. Xander Bogaerts up, the first pitch to the AB, and Bogaerts takes that one to deep right field. That one is back, and it is into the bleachers and gone. Xander Bogaerts. It's Xander time, ladies and gentlemen. Zebo, Exbo, whatever you want to call him. I've heard a lot of different nicknames for this guy since he was called up, but he gets a 2-run home run right there, and we extend our lead. Now it is a 6-3 ball game, so give us a little bit of insurance. That was off of John Neese, the man who did come in earlier in the ball game. But either way, manager Jimmy Williams is very happy, as you can see, and Xander Bogaerts wearing that number 72. I changed his number to the one he's wearing with the Red Sox in real life because I'm a fanboy, and it is what it is. So anyway, we extend our lead, I should say, 6-3, and we're going to bring in Matt McGill to pitch the 8th inning. He's been very solid so far this year. 9 games, a 4-4 record with that 3.04 ERA. He got a lot of starts while in Los Angeles earlier in the year. He's going to kick in deal on this 2-2 count, and he's going to get his man going right there, swinging around. Kyle Blanks could not do anything with that pitch. We're going to head into the top of the 9th. Avisail Garcia up, and this pitch is going to be taken back up the middle for a base hit. Garcia gets on base, and we're going to have a chance to extend our lead even more here and maybe even make this a non-safe situation. But here we go, Rob Brantley up the first pitch of the AB. Garcia is going, and Brantley hits that one just past the glove of the second baseman as Garcia is going to head to third base. He was off on the pitch, so the hit and run works, and it's a first and third situation with no outs in the inning. We're going to bring in Ji-Man Choi to pinch run for Rob Brantley, try to get that extra run home. We have Christian Vasquez still on the bench, so 0-2 count to Donovan Solano. Solano's going to take that one into deep left field. Nolan Reinwald going back. He's going to make the catch on the run. Not only is our runner from third tagging, but so is Choi on first. He gets the second. So we got a runner on second with 2 outs. Jose Iglesias is up, and Iglesias takes that one just over the glove of the third baseman into left field for a base hit. Choi rounding third. He's going to head home. The throw to the cutoff now onto home plate. It is in time, but it looked like it was a bit offline as the swipe tag was not in time. And that is going to give us an 8-3 lead. So now here's Xander Bogaerts. Can he do some more damage? 0-0 count. That is going to be grounded to the pitcher. He will field it, fire onto first base, and that is going to retire the side. So we head into the ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth inning, with an 8-3 lead. Luis Gonzalez is going to come on. He was warm in the bullpen, and so even when it became a non-safe situation, still felt like he was our best option to come out. So let's go. We're going to put in Christian Vasquez into catch, replacing Ji-Man Choi. He is a very good defensive catcher. He can help out in the late innings, primarily when I use him. 0-2 count, one away here in the inning to Leonis Martin, and Martin's going to go down on that slider swing. He could do nothing with that nasty pitch. 2 away now in the inning. The next batter is going to be Adam Jones. 1-2 count, and Jones goes down by way of the K on the curveball. That's going to wrap up this ball game. We take home the victory 8-3. Brandon Workman gets his first career MLB victory. He was pretty much, I think he was in the AAA for the Tigers for the last like 3 years. So anyway, this pretty much going to wrap this video for me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. This is out. Peace.